So today's a pretty serious video. Slightly Fast Boy, as you may know, I'm a pretty big fan of the game Slightly Fast Boy, and today a concerned fan sent me this. Um, so I get sent. So I don't. I a concerned fan being someone I'm romantically involved with, which has nothing to do with this. But if we visit this website, um, it's why Slightly Fast Boy shouldn't be supported by anyone. A paper from a concerned ex fan. So today we're going to read through this, formulate my opinions, and I'll talk with you guys after. So, okay, so to preface this, there's nothing wrong with playing the game still. This isn't a Slightly Fast Boy shouldn't be supported by anyone. It's a Slightly Fast Boy should be consumed critically. So I'm glad they're going out of their way to say that, you know, their point isn't to cancel Slightly Fast Boy and say, it shouldn't be supported by anyone. They're just coming at it calm and collected. So let's get on to the first part. Let me just check my mic is on. Okay, it's on. Okay, so to get the small stuff out of the way first, the game promotes incel activities. This involves painting women out to be bad and running away from them, which, yes, that does happen in the game. This is bad because women are often treated unfairly and aren't even as bad as the game paints them out to be. So, yeah, on to the next bad thing. Okay. But yeah, my first thoughts on this is my respect goes out to women. I'm a big fan of them, but as far as I know, the developer isn't a woman, so it can't even be ironic. So I think it must be incel activity. Okay, so on to part two. So there's this really bad issue with malware. I asked Google and it said malware is illegal. But the game chooses to implement it and oh, they lost family pictures of my daughter of, of my daughter Stu, and even worse, I lost Weird James memes, which if you don't know who Weird James is, I'm sure if we look on Google, we'll find it's James Sunderland from Silent Hill 2, um, which is probably really funny. Oh, I don't think there's a part 3 then. So I guess that means on to part 4, I guess. It probably was really important, but we all get flustered sometimes, I understand. Okay, so part 4. So it's really bad in my opinion to add ads to the game. Oh yeah, because the game added a unpremium option recently. It makes the game less fun, and a lot of them have swears. The worst part about this is one of these ads mentions a game called Strange John's Scary Nursery. I was really hyped to play it. Guess what? It doesn't even exist. Blatant false advertising. Now, Strange John's Scary Nursery was something very Slowgal added specifically. I just want to give another side to this. Very Slowgal added this to the game. So despite the developer obviously, supporting the choice of putting it in, it wasn't, all wrong on their side. But yes, it doesn't even exist. Blatant false advertising. Strange on Scary Nursery should be worked on, I think. Part 5, the game literally supports murder. Oh yeah, because you get a murder counter. And as far as I can tell, murder isn't very good. So yeah, I think this is a very valid point. Part 6, the finale, the truth. The worst part, it's a conflict of interest. This is because Very Slowgal and Just Ones and Zeros worked together to socially engineer people to be interested in Very Slowgal. Very Slow Girl Music, which is the person who made the song for um uh yeah, well, I don't have the song anymore, but I did have the song downloaded, ironically, now, because I always knew there was something weird about Slightly Fast Boy and Very Slow Girl. The developers funded sorry, music for a multitude of ways. Lots of evil money. I feel like that one should also be in red. Um, Evil money involved. The developers funded by Very Slow Girl. Interesting. Hmm? And so the developer being funded by Very Slow Girl, I haven't been told about this before, but I'm just believing it as true. And okay, cancel doc over. All right. So now we've all discussed it. I think it's time for us to have a discussion. Um, I did support Slightly Fast Boy in many ways. I am going to be keeping up the videos of Slightly Fast Boy because a developer can be a bad person, but still, they can still um, they can still donate lots of money to Republicans, and I'm pretty sure that's what just Ones and Zeros did probably. Um, I'm going to leave a link to that in the because MatPat made a video on another indie developer which did this, so I don't really want to spend all the time when I could just link to someone else's video and do less work. But uh basically I'm gonna keep I might even make more videos on it and also keep supporting the person who makes the music and also going on Very Slow Girl's website. And I think you should do all of that. Um, but thank you for watching. If you could donate to me, because I see both sides. Um, I see both sides, like Chanel.